I like coffee that has no mold in it because it works for my particular uses. What you doing there?
Poisoning myself?
We got a green juice in the mail. It was gross. But we're not going to try that today. We're going to try Purity Coffee. We got a 4-pack. Specialty organic beans from Regenerative Biodynamic Farms and our Rainforest Alliance and Smithsonian Bird Friendly Certified. They test to avoid mycotoxins and apply the latest scientific research. What flavors were they?
Smithsonian?
Apparently so.
2 of them are medium. 1 of them is dark. That's the one that we're trying today. And 1 of them is decaf.
This one is called Ease, a dark roasted organic coffee consciously crafted for easy digestion. It says formulated for digestive system support, microbiota balance, lower pH than our original roast. Taste profile, dark chocolate, roasted walnut, and brown spice. I guess we're having a brownie here. So Emma went ahead and ground some beans for it, but the beans themselves, we've just opened it today. We've had it sitting around a bit. Will look like that. Isn't that lovely?
By the way, if I ever look a head taller than her, like that, it's because I'm sitting on my knees. I'm actually no, she's sitting on her knees. Hang on.
So I'm sitting on my feet. I figured out your trick.
Well, this is the height difference between us when one of us is sitting on their feet and one of us isn't. When we're both sitting on our feet, or both sitting down normally, we look like this.
Okay. And when we drink coffee, we look like this. Okay, Purity Ease, to make your belly feel good.
But maybe not your taste buds.
See the video that I did on why I am now able to drink coffee to learn more about which coffee ought to be like.
I'm drinking coffee now, but what I'm thinking of is what I'm going to have for lunch. What I'm having for lunch, I'm going to take tiny little potatoes. We have some mini creamer potatoes. And I'm going to cut them up into quarters and make mini quartered potatoes in the air fryer with salt, pepper, maybe a little bit of chives or garlic or onion, a little bit of paprika, butter, olive oil. It'll be very good.
I'll just have the butter.
And then I'm going to have a fried egg.
Fried egg and potato.
Have you tried fried eggs for a while?
It may have been a minute.
I can make you a fried egg.
I like fried eggs.
And this was mostly just a suggestion to make her not want to eat potatoes. But I suggested mashing potatoes, then covering them in panko and frying them.
I don't understand that.
But it actually doesn't sound too bad. It's kind of like a panko instead of full breading version of pierogies.
Or just French fries.
That too. So if you make either of those things with potatoes, tell me. The coffee looks brown.
How does it smell?
Like coffee.
How much
hint
like
of nut?
coffee? Hint of nut. It's supposed to be walnut. Walnut spice and chocolate.
I can get the walnuts, maybe a little bit of spice. Not really smelling anything chocolate.
I smell a lot of spice. Getting some kind of memory trace from that. I can't decide what yet. Something about my grandparents' house.
Christmas cake?
No. Grandma used to fry onions and potatoes together.
I do that.
Maybe you got it from my grandma. You never talked to her, of course.
No, I never talked to her, but did she caramelize the onions and then put the potatoes in and mix them together?
She cooked them. Cut them up and cooked them.
You can tell she really paid attention.
I believe she used salt and pepper.
I like to add a little bit of sugar to my caramelized onions. Makes them caramelize even better.
Actually, I had Costco samples today. And they had minestrone, and it reminded me of my grandma's vegetable soup.
I had cheese.
Grandma never just sat around eating Parmesan cheese. Probably have enough now to do our tasting. We're going to taste it straight. We don't really like black coffee, but we do that for you. And then we'll put half and half in it. So this is a darker roast. It's supposed to be bolder and richer. Having fun? Yes.
Quality.
Quality. All right.
Yum. Oh,
Not your favorite?
No.
Strong.
I don't like
This
that.
one has a bite.
It's like somebody stuck peppercorns in there.
Said something about having low acid, so I wouldn't think it went the other way. Because it's supposed to make your tummy feel good. It's got a bite. Let's put some half and half in it. A lot of you like coffee with a bite, right? That whole coffee culture where they give them violent names. Now these people went the other way and gave them names like Serenity.
And now they don't. They taste violent.
Entirely different.
Is it better?
It needs that little bit of sugar from the half and half. Okay, Emma's not a fan of this one. But if it makes your tummy feel better and doesn't give you mycotoxins, it might be a good thing. I don't like being unfair, and she didn't like this one, so we're going to do it again. We're going to be precise this time, exactly 2 tablespoons per 8 ounces of water. This is a local coffee company from Greenville, South Carolina.
So this one is called Flow. Consciously crafted for overall health. The taste profile is roasted nuts, dark chocolate, and juicy apple-like high notes.
Ooh.
It is formulated for overall health, physical and mental performance, and increased mental focus.
Yes. Use clean, fresh, chemical-free water with some mineral content. Grind coffee fresh to match brewing method. We did grind it. Use water around 205. We just did coffee, so let's just move that up to 205 then, shall we? Okay, we're getting a little hotter here. Use water at around 205. Keep brewing equipment clean. Store coffee in an airtight container away from light heat and moisture. Ingredient organic Arabica.
You're getting very
Coffee.
sleepy.
You shouldn't be if you drink the coffee. So this one looks like this. Now I did some reading between the last portion of the video and this portion, and their dark roast is not as dark as most dark roasts.
But their medium is darker than most
But their medium
mediums.
is darker than most mediums. So. Emma really prefers a very dark roast, so that may have been the issue. Or we may not got the temperature right. Or the right amount of coffee.
How much coffee am I supposed to do here?
2 tablespoons per 8 ounces of water.
Okay, and how many 8 ounces are we doing here?
Well, however many you pour it with your little scoop that's 8 ounces.
1, 2, we'll start with that.
And we're using a French press
Press.
this time instead of a pour over. So what do you look for in a coffee, Emma?
I don't want it to taste bad.
This coffee, I was reading the reviews on it. People really like that it doesn't make their tummy hurt. And indeed, it's been an hour or so since we had the other one. My tummy is fine. Is your tummy fine? But this one is formulated for overall health. They did a lot of research on the temperature and what chemicals do what at what temperature, so. Well, yeah, I think we must have had it 2 weeks before because that's seriously darker. She likes every last drop.
Especially when I get to give it to her.
So this smells like coffee. So this is supposed to taste like what? Nuts?
Chocolate and vanilla.
Chocolate and vanilla. It's hot. Far less of the sharpness. She still doesn't like it.
Bean.
I want to say vegetable taste. I know that doesn't make
Animal,
sense.
vegetable, or mineral?
Doesn't taste mineral.
What about animal?
You gave me less, I can tell, because yours is whiter. What are you saving the cream for something else?
Mm-hmm.
Totally different flavor, right? Not sharp.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was sort of biting. Peppery or something. I don't know. It's just green vegetable-y. Do you like this one better?
Not worse.
Okay. This is for you if you've got tummy troubles and you love coffee.
With a large amount of cream, it's okay.
Big improvement. And follow the directions. And until we see you again.
Make sure to make time for tea and a good book, and I guess coffee if you want to.